Hello, beautiful people. I'm here today to showcase a local business here in Old Town of the booming Lansing, Michigan. This past year, we've all been in the same boat. And what I mean by that is that no one was prepared for the events that unfolded this year. Those that even had the best aid crisis plans were shaken by the cards that were dealt this last spring. Even the major corporations and the Main Street companies, all alike, were thrown into the same situation. But, big but, the locally owned businesses suffered the greatest disruption. So, us as a community, let's help. So, hello, how are you doing today?
I'm great, Frank.
First and foremost, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, I am Rhea Van Atta, and I own the Old Town General Store in Lansing. I started my business because I wanted to do something new and different. I was in a crossroads in my life that I felt I needed a new challenge, and certainly this has been a challenge, but a good one. You know, I learned a lot about myself. I've met a lot of cool people, and as I fine-tuned what I really wanted to do with the business, things sort of just gelled, and there's so much more to it than that. But that's a whole different story in itself. I started the store thinking it was going to be more like a grocery store. And then quickly realized that I could not make a living with a grocery store this size in this location. And so I started listening to my customers, and were asking for different products, and I started looking those products up, and I thought, you know what? There's so many great Michigan-made products, because my initial intention was to buy local and source my products local. Fortunately, there was a lot of really great other things, you know, that are more shelf stable.
During this whole COVID situation, how did you feel trying to keep everything afloat in the beginning?
It was a real juggling act, you know, because I really didn't know. I mean, like everyone has been saying this word, unprecedented, right? Well, doing business during this time was that, exactly. And so you kind of had to just go with the flow and say, you know, okay, this is what the governor says. This is the safest way that I can think of doing things. But basically, starting in March, when we had the lockdown, I immediately started doing the curbside service and delivery. And we still do that.
Awesome.
Yeah, I haven't really changed anything except for the fact that now I have employees back. And we allow some people to come. Now I just 3 to 5 people in the store. It's comfortable for us. I keep my doors locked, and people have asked me why. And the reason for that is we can control how many people. It's easier to stop them at the door than tell them, I'm sorry, you got to go back out, you know? And also, same thing with the mask thing. If they don't have a mask on, they don't come in. I'm sorry. You know, if any of us gets COVID in here, I'll have to close the store.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and so I have to keep those things in mind. I might lose a few dollars, but really our health is so much more important.
Absolutely, precautionary measures, especially for yourself and for others. Which is...
and my customers, they come here because they feel safe. I was so grateful because customers, like, they were so great. They would call and say, hey, I looked at your Facebook page, and they made a shopping list off my Facebook page.
Really?
Yeah. And then give me a site has pictures of our gift baskets. And just so you can get an idea of what's inside them, and then you can order by number. And then you call here, and then we finalize the order.
What's a product that kind of saved you during this COVID situation?
It was a gift basket. Yeah, and grocery items. So first it was the grocery. They were calling here, ordering frozen chicken, bacon, bread, butter. So I was trying to stock some of those staple things here, so that they wouldn't have to go elsewhere. And I still had local vegetables that were being harvested the same day that I received them from a local farm. I had eggs also from local, and so at first, the first couple of months it was the food, and then we introduced the gift basket. We launched our gift basket website, and we offered shipping
Okay.
and delivery local.
Mm-hmm.
And oh my gosh, I was so busy at Christmas time. I was a little overwhelmed because I was unprepared for the amount of business that came from that.
That's awesome.
And it was
though.
from, corporations, realtors, a lot of other Old Town businesses. Our friends were calling from Florida and sending to their family all over.
Awesome.
It was just amazing, really, the amount of
So that's
support.
great that the community came back and just
Oh my
like
God,
support.
yeah, like big time came
Awesome.
back. Loyalty membership is simple. You don't have to carry a card. Give us your name. We have a card file system, very old school, but it works. For you buy 6 bottles at the regular price, and your 7th one is 30% off. There's a lot of products in here from small businesses.
Awesome. See,
Yeah.
that's great to know.
Yeah, yeah.
So last but not least, is there anything that you can tell us as far as why they should come shop here?
Yeah, a lot of things to choose from. I mean, it doesn't have to be grocery items, but if you are looking for a dozen eggs, we have that.
Okay.
Or if you want wine, we have wine. I really pride ourselves in good customer service too. My employees are great. They're honest. They have integrity. They're just real. I like to talk to my customers too, and I think that's one of the things that I really enjoyed during COVID too.
Yeah.
Because we were doing phone orders, you got to really talk to people.
Right.
You
You build up that rapport even too over the phone as well, just to see how
Yeah.
people are doing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. And after a while, you learn a little bit more about them. You recognize their phone in the caller ID.
Last but not least, can you let us know as far as where exactly are you located?
We are 408 East Cesar E. Chavez Avenue.
Okay.
And if you're going down Cesar Chavez, we are just behind Cruz Pet.
Okay. Very
Yep.
good.
We're actually the only retail store on this block, believe it or
Really?
not. Yep. And we're right next to the Comerica parking lot.
Right. See, fun facts, folks.
Yep.
So thank you so much, and I appreciate your time.
Thank you, Frank. I really appreciate you.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you.